Just drink some water or some gold cup. Out of one gold cup, look. Yeah, may I do that video because of wisdom and experience what I get from within people. And may I put a word of advice towards it. A lot of people in this world, especially women, feel that them go a church to know God. And trying to go into church to know God, which you cannot know God from within the church, because God already within you. And there are a lot of women get caught up in the system of trying to go to church to know God, while them husband where them have, or them boyfriend where them have, or them baby father where them have, go out running out on the street and wilding up themselves, carrying even sickness and disease, AIDS and all them things there, coming inside of them house and give it to them. And then them I wonder say, why me God? When you come on to God, there is no wonder why me God. Because if you read the Bible, you will understand say, you don't need to go to the church to know God. And you don't need to go nowhere to know God. Search your heart and God is there. You worship in the congregation, yes, but God not in the church. God is within you. Because if nobody go to church, the church just stay there empty. Notice when the church lock up and about inside there, just stay there empty. God live within you. You don't live within the building. You see, you are the one what made the building came alive through God. And the thing about it, where I try to understand in my community and my country and my parish, which a lot of women in this Jamaica and my country Jamaica get caught up within them relationship within a boyfriend, husband, or them man, like what them call it. Yeah, you meet 50 women for the week or 50 women for the year. And out of the 50, you will find 5 out of it without kids and 45 with kids. And everybody cry is the same thing everybody telling you. Them now have them baby father this, and then baby father that, and then baby father this, and then baby father that. While I do not know why the reason why men continue sowing seed, but yet still them no intend to watch the seed grow fertile. I word of advice to any woman at all out of this in this world where thinking about getting married. Marriage is not that, it's a thing like a game, you know. Marriage is a commitment. Not something we just get up and take up and say, right, yeah, me I'll get married because my feel said a man I love me. No, it's not that. That's not the right way. Don't try to know your husband. Try to know God and ask God. If you know your husband's heart and blend him towards knowing your heart, and then get married. You can't marry to the man because of the sex. You can't marry to the man because of the money. You can't marry to the man because of the house. And you can't marry to the man because of nothing else but God. Because women is inside of the church more than men. Women try to run towards God inside of the church and say that they are going to look for God. Me I go try God now because I can't bother with man anymore. The life and this world and God is in a cycle. How can you know God and you don't know yourself? How can you worship God yet still have no love for yourself? How can you be a believer of God which you don't have no love for your fellow and brother and your sister? Who are you without love? Don't tell me about love. Don't tell me about God. Love is not a thing what you tell somebody about. Love is a thing what you show people straight, come from your heart. Back in Jamaica now, when you look on the news, every day you hear say a man kill a woman or a woman kill a man. And then when you calculate it up, people still talking about this togetherness. But togetherness come from God. And it's coming like a spiritual warfare. Some church and some pastor and some people definitely preach about the spiritual warfare, what's going on, and then it going on within the church, because the church people them try to convince people that you need to come to church if you want to know God, and that's wrong. God are the one who breathe the life in you. To carry you inside of the church, so you don't go listen to the pastor say. God are the one who inside the pulpit, pastor, dep on the pulpit, I preach to you. You don't need to know God by going to the church. You need to know God, the God who inside of you. The God will stop you from doing wrongs, or the God will stop you from making the right decision. Your inner God inside of you. Release that God out of you. Then you can be a better person. And the thing about men in Jamaica at this moment, which a lot of us been abused spiritually, physically, and mentally. From kiddies, the age come up, and then we are abused so much by the government and the people in around we that love is a thing when I have no freedom again in a Jamaica. We have no love for each other. It is seen like Jamaica is down inside of a hole of darkness without no God within it. But I have good news, because the news is, do not run to the church. Revelation tell any man, do not run to the church and feel that the church can save you. Run to your inner feelings. Find the God within you. Then carry God to the church.